Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you have a good one wherever you're out there. And today, we're going to be talking about some amazing news, some fantastic news. As by looking at this logo, you're starting to kind of guess what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Rotary. Yes, that is the symbol of the new Rotary from Mazda. Before I go any further, this article comes to some car and driving and written by Caleb Miller. As always, have a link to everything I show you in the description below. So, what's what? Rotary. We're having Rotaries back. That's amazing. It's not going to be the Rotary of the, I don't know, 30 years ago Rotary would have, when Rotary was in its heyday. But this Rotary is going to work because it's going to have a hybrid technology in it. So anyways, I'm going to read you a quote from directly from the article saying that Mazda Europe branch, again, it's Europe, no mention of US, is saying Mazda Europe branch announced this morning that the Rotary engine will return on the 2023 MX-30 REV, set to be revealed on Friday, January 13. The company also unveiled a new logo featuring a lowercase e inside a triangle that mimics the shape of a rotary engine. The new powertrain should bring added utility to the MX-30, previously sold as an EV in the US, with disappointing 100 miles of EPA-estimated range. I do believe I made a video about it. 100-mile range really doesn't work. And why they're choosing Rotary, I can tell you right now, Rotary is very compact. And if you don't know how the Rotary looks, well, that's kind of like the moving part inside of the Rotary is this thing. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube showing you how the Rotary works. So go ahead and feel free to Google it and check it out. But regardless, I think it's very fantastic because if you never driven a Rotary, I had a chance to drive a Rotary and FD3S as a third gen RX-7, and it was a blast to drive. But they were very unreliable. They burned a lot of oil, and that was my friend's car. And to be honest with you, it never. I'd be too harsh to say because he can watch this video and he's gonna probably give me a thumbs down. But let's be nice. It worked most of the time. This engine, the old school rotary engine that people tend to daydream about, in reality, it was a very, how should I say? I don't say it was not reliable. It ran like it was a beauty to run, but gave you a lot of grief. Okay, that engine, the wiring harness on that car literally catch fire, and I'm talking about the third gen RX-7. It's just crazy. Anyway, but it's a fantastic motor. It revs like it's an experience. If you've never driven a rotary, compared to a piston engine, again, I'm talking about internal combustion engine, a rotary just revs like nobody's business. So it's almost like a motorcycle, kind of like it just keeps going. The resistance is not there. It just keeps going. So combine that with an electric will be fantastic. But I'm pretty sure Mazda is adding it to the electric because the rotary is small. And that is literally, I believe, why Mazda is choosing that option, because the rotary is a very small engine. I really, if you go to an auto show, if you go to an event where you get to see a rotary, even an old school rotary, it's you open the engine bay, you see all this clutter, but in reality, the engine, you could literally pick it up with your hand. I mean, a 2-rotary engine, 3-rotary engine. I mean, that's a 4-rotary engine. That thing is crazy. But anyways, those are old technologies. So right now, I'll be very interesting what to do. Again, the rotary, if you imagine it's a rotary, on the tips right here, there's the seals, the apex seals. That used to be the issue with rotary. I don't know how Mazda's fixing it. I don't know how they're going to fix the oil burning because that probably cannot be good for emissions. So good job for Mazda. And that's what I love Mazda. Mazda has their own approach and their own way of thinking. Mazda's really focused on, they have their philosophy, which I really love. They really do with joy of driving, how the car feels, suspension, whatnot. So this is another amazing idea from Mazda to bring back the rotary in a format that we could still enjoy, because hopefully this will be the maybe the cornerstone in which they build upon it and they give us a more performance oriented rotary hybrid package. And going on from the article is very short and sweet. They basically give you the idea about this vehicle. This is it, the MX-30. And it's a picture of it right here. And how much am I going to say? $34,000. So reading from the article saying the company first electric vehicle, the 2022 MX-30, fell short, excuse me, on the key attribute of a successful EV. The 34,000 crossover returned me a 100-mile of EPA range. Yeah, look, uh, that's another thing I have with the electric cars. If you give me a 100-mile EPA range, that's not working. And they talk about the 0 to 60. I don't really care much about 0 to 60, but 8.7 0 to 60 is on the really slow side. But okay, I could live with that. But 100-mile EPA range, I cannot. So good job for Mazda fixing that. So when they're gonna reveal it, they're gonna reveal this whole vehicle in full on January 13. The automaker also showed off a new logo. Will presumably adore the plug-in hybrid featuring a lowercase e, which is right here. So when they're gonna reveal it, I don't know. It might be in Japan, maybe. If it is, I might be there and make a video of it. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's all we know. Is this logo with the inside of it, and that's gonna be used with a system with an electric motor. So let's see. Good luck to Mazda. Hopefully this becomes a success. I'm very curious to see it. And anyway, as always, let me know what you think. Are you a Rotary owner? If I offend you, I do apologize. I love Rotaries. It's just that a lot of maintenance. And again, I'm talking about older Rotaries. Okay, even the RX-8. I know a couple people in RX-8. Not much issue with the RX-8. So we'll see. Hopefully this new Rotary will eventually transform into a performance Rotary, which I think that's the one. So we'll see. Good luck to Mazda. Anyway, as always, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.